So Sanan cleared PMP in almost 20 days, 20 to 21 days. Sanan,
Yeah, 21 days.
I want you to share your journey. Go ahead. It's your journey. And like how you started, why you wanted to do PMP, how was the exam? Please go ahead.
Mainly because why I wanted to do PMP because uh, I really wanted to take my career towards the next level now, and for that purpose, someone referred me to do PMP, and then on the LinkedIn, I was just trying to find out a kind of mentor, someone who has experience of doing PMP. So I got to know about you and then I contacted you. That's how things got started.
Okay, and then
After that, during the preparation, I think the one of the major thing which helped me throughout the process was the root cause analysis. And by doing the root cause analysis, I was able to find out the mistakes which I was doing repeatedly. So that was the most helpful tool during the whole journey.
okay. So which mocks were more important for the exam?
I think the random mocks,
Why?
random mocks, random mocks were something that were difficult. Yeah,
Hmm.
because in those mocks we were not sure about the topic, so it was kind of a difficult and hectic task to complete the random mocks with good marks.
Hmm. Okay, okay. And how did you manage time today? By the way, I was afraid of your center. The picture of the center, it looks so horrible, but you had booked the exam. I did not want to say anything. I'll show the picture of the center. It looked like what is this? Like the center which I recommended you. It looked better. But when you sent me Sanan this picture and I asked, did you book the exam? You said me, yes. Then I was silent. But in my mind, I was like, it looks like an old mechanical workshop.
No, actually, Amir bhai, the entrance of the examination center looks like that, but when you enter that, it's a well organized IT center. Yes,
Hmm. Hmm.
they have managed it really well
Hmm.
inside, but the exterior looks dreadful. So that is something which they should look into. Regarding the exam and time management, like you had already mentioned me before the exam day, that first 60 questions will be difficult.
Hmm.
So I was not able to complete first 60 questions in the 80 minutes which you told me to do,
Hmm.
but I took 5 extra minutes for the first 60 questions because they were little bit difficult as compared to the other two sections.
Hmm.
So after that, when I got my first break after the 60 questions, then I just remind all the things that you told me, like breathe yourself and things like that.
Hmm.
So then afterwards, when the first section was completed, then I started to read the questions slowly, and then I tried to use the elimination. I was using the elimination method in the first section as well, but I think I was nervous. I was little bit nervous in the first section. That is why I just took some more time.
Hmm.
So that's how I was able to complete the exam today.
Hmm.
I
How
took
many?
85 minutes in the first section,
Okay.
72 in the second section, and then I had 68 to 69 minutes in the third section. So
Hmm.
I managed it in that way.
Hmm. Okay. How many drag and drop questions were there?
No, there were no drag and drop questions. I think I was lucky in this regard. But regarding the graphical questions, related to the burn up charts and burn down charts, I got two questions related to it. In this way, like they show you the graph, and then you have to tell them what this graph uh, means,
Hmm.
what this graph inferences, or what is the result of this graph.
Hmm.
So in this way, there were two questions related to it, but there were no drag and drop questions.
No dragon. This is a very interesting. This is a second person who cleared exam today. Harpreet gave the exam the same way. You give the exam same way. Both have the same story. Okay. Any formula question?
Not no. I think there was a one question, but not many. There was a single question, I think, and even I can't remember a question related to the mathematical formulas or calculation like that.
Hmm. No.
There
Okay.
most of the questions were related to uh, I should say most of the questions were related to the processes and the flow of the PMP. They
Hmm.
wanted to know about the flow of the PMP, like uh, how the things are managed in agile,
Hmm.
how things are managed in hybrid. They were, I think, they were indirectly checking all these things, that how much comfortable you are with all the methodologies and
Hmm.
their relevant processes.
Hmm.
That's the thing which I felt during the exam.
Okay. Okay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What would be your advice to your batch? The first thing, batch seven. What would be your advice? How you can give the advice, like how they should prepare, right? How they should do
Mhm.
to clear the PMP.
Tommy,
Hmm.
I think my advice for my batch or for any batch is that do root cause analysis as much as you can, because once you do the root cause analysis, you find out the parts where you are lacking. Otherwise, if you won't do root cause analysis, you won't be able to find out your weak parts. So that can, if you won't be able to find your weak links, then it can, harm us in during the exam. So root cause analysis is the key, and during the exam, seven steps formula, as I had already mentioned in the group, like Sir Amir says that you have to read the question slowly. That was the mistake which I was doing in the first section due to nervousness. So you have to read questions slowly and find about the type of organization, about the process which is going on right now, methodology, things like that you have to figure out, and then you will be able to. I am 95% sure if you figure out these things, then you can answer most of the questions in PMP.
Hmm.
That is my opinion. Yes.
Hmm. Okay. 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 Uh, that is important. That is what we need to understand, and that is the most important thing. So, guys, whatever the questions you have, uh, put out the questions there. Now we have an opportunity here. Where is Usman Minhas? Idhar hi hai? Usman, can you hear me? We have another certified PMPs of your group. We have batch 5 certified and my facilitator, Hasan Trimji. Now, I want this session to be amazing for all the people who are sitting here. Tell me, all three of you, which mocks they should leave the overall mocks. Which mocks, Sanan, starting from you, which mocks they should do for preparing PMP in the best possible way? Osman, I can hear you. I can hear you. Osman, which mocks they should do to prepare for PMP in the most effective way? Let's say somebody have exam in 1 week. Give me 3, 4 mocks they should do. Okay, Osman, I
Can I
can.
start?
Yes, you start. Start. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Somebody.
I think if you talk about the difficulty part, as I have already mentioned, then the random mocks will be the toughest part of your preparation phase. But if you talk about the summarization, and like Amir Bhai has already mentioned that if someone has 1 week remaining, then he needs to do final mock-up. If he has already completed all the mock-ups earlier, because by doing the final mock-ups, you will be able to summarize your PMP, your learning.
Mm,
I think so. That is the most critical part.
mm,
After summarizing all the things that you have learned in maybe in last 3 to 4 weeks or 5 to 6 weeks, So that will be really helpful, and that can really help you during the exam.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. That's important. What about random mock? What about random mocks? Sanan?
Yes,
What?
random mocks. I think random mocks helps you to understand about the concepts, and like if we talk about by their name random, then you do not know about the topics. So random mocks actually tells you how much you are prepared for the exam.
Hmm.
Okay, if you do not know about the topic and you can't really guess about the correct options,
Hmm.
then it really tells you how much you are prepared for the exam. So in this way, I think random mocks are helpful during your preparation phase.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, 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 okay. Thank you very much. Why 180 doing 180 mocks is important? Why doing 180 mocks is important?
Because by doing 180 mocks you can tell whether you would be able whether you have that much you can say mental toughness or stamina that you would be able to answer 180 questions during the real exam or not. So 180 mocks really would help you in that regard.
In that way.
They will tell you that whether you have that much you can say mental toughness, physical toughness, you can say, during the exam or not, whether you would be able to handle 180 questions in the real exam or not.
Hmm.
So
Thank
in
you.
this regard they are helpful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Rimzi, go ahead. Rimzi, go ahead. Hassan? Hassan Rimzi, please, you raise your hand.
Good evening, sir, and good evening to everyone here. Sir, I want to add
Uh,
about the random mocks which you asked that the person who is going to appear in next 4 to 5 days,
hmm.
sir, he should do random 67, 8, 9, 10, and the
7, 8,
fourth one
7,
7, 8, 9, 10,
and the fourth one.
8, and 9, 10. And sir, the analysis which I have made among all the random mocks, the fourth one is the difficult one, in which I have seen many students,
Seriously, fourth
including
mock,
me also,
fourth
touching
one.
the bottom line of.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
That's an interesting thing. Why? I'll tell you why. Whenever I say anyone to do the random mocks, I
Or,
say do
sir.
5 to 11.
And
So that's a good thing. I'll mark it that to do fourth mock. I never did.
sir,
And
the fourth one is difficult. It's my experience, including me, that I have seen 5 to 6 certified PMPs now who are touching the bottom line of the fourth one, that is maximum 58, 59, 70. And you also know what was my score in that, the lowest among them. So the fourth one is the difficult mock, the mock among all. And sir, the final day mocks which you gave to everyone, the 6 mocks, those are very much necessary to get yourself ready to summarize all of the preparation which you have done in the last few days.
Hmm, okay, okay. That is important.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Guys, if anyone has any question, any discussion, please feel free to ask. That is the most important thing here, that we bring these people who immediately clear the exam so that they can share your insight. Okay, now coming back to the main task. Thank you very much, Sanan. Now, as Hassan Trimzi is doing, I hope you can also answer the people. Now you have the time. I hope really that you add value, give your input, because you have been very straightforward, clearing question answers and working into that. So I hope you can add value to the group and help them becoming certified PMP. Thank you, Sanan. Do send me your picture and I will add you. I will add your success journey. Thank you very
Sure,
much.
Amir bhai.
Thank